Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Ashlyn Good.
And I'm James.
And we're your hosts for the Togetha Live Pod.
And you know how we do it on the show. We talk about relationship, dating, romance, love, marriage, just name it. On the show, we bring on eligible singles, professional coaches, relationship coaches, and we treat issues surrounding these topics.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow on all platforms. And if you would like to join our podcast as well, make sure you join our Togetha community at togetha.ca. We're here to actually create meaningful connections, whether it's in person or in private for those people that don't want to be seen on camera. So the private matchmaking service, once you enter togetha.ca, you're going to see a little button, a prompt saying, let's get together. So once you click that, you can actually get a free consultation with our matchmakers, where we actually pair you with about 3 to 5 singles, up to 7, depending on your subscription every month. You can move forward with them. We provide coaching services. So these are usually for the people that may not want to be on camera,
Exactly.
that want to be a little bit more, private.
Yeah.
So we have that for you as well. Also, our singles community, if it's in that same drop down, if you click Let's Get Together, you're going to see our singles community where you can click and apply. You tell us all of your interests.
And guys, you have to look forward to our dating app, which is launching soon, and it promises to be amazing. This was carefully designed for your consumption, for you to get together, right? So we have all of that worked out. Just go to www.togetha.ca. When you get in the site, you can click Let's Get Together, and you get a pop-up which says live dating show, matchmaking, and singles community, and you get to choose whatever you want and register for the live dating show if you want, as well as the matchmaking. And of course, I encourage you to join the singles community because there are lots of perks that you get to enjoy.
Our goal here is to actually create real and authentic connections. So we are the #1 matchmaking service in Canada. We're here to actually let you guys get together and meet your match, whether it's in person, in private, or even just for fun in the singles community, just to see what would happen.
So when you go on the website and you click, you make sure to register and we'll get back to you. All right, guys, if you need further information, click the link below or the link on our bio. Follow, subscribe, share, and turn on your notifications.
All right, let's get together, y'all.
Together.
Okay, so I need you guys to pick a side for this one. So, do you guys believe that you should tell your partner pretty much everything about your past?
About your past?
About your past life, all your past transgressions.
No.
I want it all. The dirt, the good, the bad. Should you tell them? Pick a side. Okay, I'm gonna go around. We're gonna do a little circle. Okay, what's your votes?
I think not everything. Like, you should be comfortable and whatever you have to share with your partner. And if you already know like what other things that ruin the relationship, like even if you cheated in past on somebody, you shouldn't share it.
Oh wait, okay, now that okay, first of all, hold on, let me do it this way. Show of hands, who believes that you should share your past with your partner?
It all comes out eventually. I mean,
hold on, raise the hands and I'm gonna get into it. Raise a hand.
I've shared with every person that I've started a new relationship with, even if it all didn't come out in that first moment. As we got to connecting and sharing our weaknesses or our fears or traumas, things that hurt us, as we're connecting and getting deeper and closer, these things come out. And I rather be honest and straight up and lead that way of transparency and building block than not. So even if I'm the one leading in the honesty, I've always shared. And
what
like
are
I
the
said,
limits? Do you have limits to what you share with them? Like, should you
what-
feel like you
how
need
many
to be
bodies
sharing?
have I buried? You get what I'm saying? Like, what is it that
I thought she was gonna say something completely different. Is it just me? I was gonna say how many bodies? What? I was like, that's a good question to ask about the past. Like, is there limits to that?
like when you're asking like what are off limits? I mean, like, what are you dealing with? A serial killer, like a pedophile? Like,
Well, there's some things
know
like
what I'm
you
saying? It
do.
all
Like,
depends on-
what should you like? Is there a limit to what you should share with your partner? At least about what you did before
Can you share
them.
passwords?
Passwords?
Hold on. We're not there yet.
accounts.
We're not talking about that yet. I want to know the dirt. Can we talk about our baggage? Like, let's say, like, maybe, how many partners have you had before me? Or
Body
like,
counts?
Yeah, well, for me, I've
bank
been pretty
accounts.
open, pretty transparent with, where I come from in terms of relationships and whatnot. And like I said, even if it didn't come out on the first week or the first date or the first month, as you grow closer, get deeper into connecting and dissecting and analyzing future plans for yourself, maybe strategies as well, these things come up. And I'd rather move forward on a truth versus me being pretentious or lying. So I've been pretty upfront personally.
Has that been beneficial for you?
Don't
Yes,
you think,
absolutely.
don't
Very
you think
beneficial.
revealing like everything, can give room to some type of friction? Because I'm sure you don't have a perfect life, right? There's one or two things, with your past. So is it okay to reveal
Friction today or
everything?
friction tomorrow? There's going to be friction regardless in the relationships that you're dealing with, right?
We got bars here, period.
No, but it's true. Friction today or friction tomorrow, right?
You need to write a book, eh?
She read the book. She's pretty smart.
Friction today or friction tomorrow?
Hold on,
What's
I
your
want to hear some other sides. Is there any other
No.
opposing points? Do we all
I will
agree
not
that?
reveal everything about my
I'm not reveal
past.
everything.
What wouldn't you reveal?
I think if it's not affecting our current relationship, I don't need to reveal it.
point? Point.
But how
I
do you know
mean,
when
What
you say
affects?
affecting your current relationship? Like, what do you put
I want to
in-
talk
into
about it.
that
Let's get into
category?
it. Wait, hold on. Can I hear from the
I
guys
don't
really
need
quick?
to. No,
No. Finish what you're
I
saying.
don't
Then
need
after, I want to hear from.
I don't need to reveal my sexual past. There's nothing that is affecting you right now sexually, right? If you get into the talks of like STIs and stuff like that's a whole different conversation.
Mhm.
But I don't need to sit down and tell you about my past love life. That's not important. I don't. If it's something that affecting us, I mean like financially, emotionally, right now, right here, then I will dispel. But I don't need to know your past and I don't need to tell you about mine. It's not important. It's not relevant. As I said, but I deal with my past very different. My past is cut, block, you're done.
She said
So
never again.
Outside out of mine, whoever I'm in my new relationship with, all focuses on you until you're in that list again. So that's it.
Can I get a male's perspective for a second, real quick?
Just before we move ahead to the guys, right? What risk does it pose to your relationship if your partner gets to hear something about you, about your past that you never told them?
Doesn't matter what it is.
Doesn't matter what it is.
I mean, okay, term that it like ask the question another way. You mean like if my partner finds something out from someone else?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, at that point,
Maybe
we'll
something
discuss it.
not so nice, right?
Okay, at that point, we'll discuss it. Because I'm not prying into his past. It's different if I'm prying into your past. I don't ask about ex-girlfriends. I don't ask about your past relationships. As a matter of fact, I really don't care.
She's like, that ain't my business.
I
Whatever.
only matter about what's going on right now. If it's a conversation that you keep bringing up your past, I'm going to ask you to live there and let me move on with my life. It's not something that's going to affect us today, here and now. Whatever you did before me, whoever you were with before me, I really don't care. It's not my business. I don't care.
What if you're with somebody who wants to know about your past and then,
And you don't want to share.
I can give you a general synopsis, but I'm not going to give
would
you
you
a
leave out certain
play-by-play.
information?
Absolutely.
You would?
Yes, because no. Okay, let's bring it down
hold
to
on.
ground here. Let's
Yeah.
bring it down to ground here, okay? And I'm gonna get a little bit explicit.
As you
What
should.
man wants to hear about their woman, about how well the other guy? Come on.
Oh,
Nobody
we're gonna
wants
be
to
getting
hear
that deep?
No,
Oh, they
because
didn't even
then
ask.
What would you leave out?
No, you're right. No, I understand. I
No one
understand.
wants to hear that. They don't want to hear that they're not your best lover. No one wants to hear that.
Oh,
Why not
that's
though?
tea.
Why
Hold
not?
on,
Because
because
if you
what
can
if they-
hear that,
what?
then you can fix it.
So you're saying you're with somebody
I
that
mean,
wasn't your
some
best
things
lover at the
unfixable.
time? Wait, that's on different.
So then why are you with this
Hold
new
on,
person
yeah,
then?
what?
So
Wait,
why are we
wait.
with these new people if you think that you're not
You're
satisfied
gonna
with
have
that or
different
whatever?
connections with every person. I have loved people in different ways. Every connection is its own individual connection.
Right.
And that's why for me, I don't think the past matters, because I am going to bring something different than what the other person brought. It's gonna be different. So for me, I don't care about your past. Maybe for other people that's really important. However, they're trying to have an esteem. And if it matters that much to you, pay the $500 and get a PI.
No, period. It's only $500.
There you go.
I want to hear it. No, because I've been seeing your facial expressions over here. What are you thinking about?
I believe past matters, right? Like your past matters, right? But I just feel like you don't have to tell me everything about your past because Imagine telling me why you have an OnlyFans. Hell no.
Oh, jeez.
And like that's a passion you can't erase, right? No matter what this.
Would you accept a woman with the OnlyFans if, let's say, she didn't even do it no more, and she's like, babe, hey,
Don't
I
ask
asked
me
you,
that.
don't, he's not. You're in the hot seat, sir. We're asking you. So let's say your girl, once upon a time, she's a retired,
Whole dancer.
Well, no, but because like, let's say like, for instance now, like for instance, like things we go through every day. Like as a Nigerian man, if you meet somebody today, well, oh, I'm Nigerian. The first thing they say, where are you from? You're Nigerian. Like, oh, I'm Yoruba. You're already getting judged, right? And they probably don't even know you.
Yeah.
They're only judging you based on things they've heard, just like Jamaican men, right? They're probably already judging you about things they've heard. So now as a Nigerian man, you have the past of like cheating on your exes or whatever, and you're telling your new girl, oh, I cheated on this person, that's why I ended. She's not gonna trust you 100%. Like it's already getting you like messed up already, So like it's important to leave certain things out of your past when you're telling your new partner about your past. That's if you're changed though. But if you're still a cheater, I don't know what to tell you. Or if you like have a past that's bad or something like you just want to bury in the past, I feel like it's better to just leave it in the past and don't bring to the new relationship. You know what I mean? So like
That's true. I think like even if you tell your current like relationship or partner, especially the girls, they're gonna keep bringing it up, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's what he did with Maria, eh?"
On the other side, if they get to find out from someone else, don't you think it will kill the trust in the
I was gonna
relationship?
say, what if you find out later on
Exactly.
I
some
think
dire
Depends on what you're
information?
finding out,
Like,
though.
depends on where you're
Yeah.
from. Yeah.
And I don't have anything that you'd find out like, oh my god, like what's new under the sun? It's pretty.
okay,
normal,
I'm gonna give
so-
you guys a scenario that's actually happened to somebody I know,
Okay.
and I want to know what you think. They ain't no names here, nothing, so it could be anybody in the planet. So let's say you get with somebody, you get into a very serious relationship, almost a year down the road. Okay, this is a little explicit too. So you guys are, doing your thing. You're in a relationship for almost a year. What would you do if you found out that they lied to you about their virginity the whole time? You were the one that took it, but they lied to you this whole time, made stories up and everything.
I think
What would
people
you-
does
But
that.
I think
What would
both-
you do?
I'm gonna preface that one. Both parties, both parties have a sick fantasy, and one person just won. Because why is it so important? No. Let's be honest. Why is it so important for you as a man to be with a virgin that I now think I have to lie to like sell you that fantasy? So I mean, they're both playing a sick fantasy and they both lost. That's how I would see it. Because why does the female, whoever lied, feel the need to be telling you? And if these people are in their 20s, why do I feel the need to be selling myself as a virgin to you? We're adults here.
Yeah, so they lied. Okay, so the person lied about their
clearly it was
virginity
important for
to
that person
the
for her to be a virgin, right?
No, it was important that the other person was lying about it to, I don't know how to explain it,
Impress the other
to
person, let them
That's
think
the
they
other
had
person.
to impress the other
If
one,
I
but they
meet a
didn't
guy
find out
right
till almost
now
a
and
year
he
into the
tells me,
relationship.
oh, if you're not a virgin,
How did they even?
stage left.
How did they even wait that long without finding out?
Yo, the lies
and-
were
yeah, it's
insane.
I
Yo,
think
the
they both
lengths that
played
person went,
themselves.
I heard the stories. The lengths the
So like
person
1
went
year, like
to,
they're not sleeping together for like a year straight or what?
like, okay, they stayed together, but it did cause a huge rift in their relationship because of the honesty factor. It wasn't even about that, like the actual, like, because at the end of the day, the person was still the first person that they ended up sleeping with. So that wasn't really the issue. The issue was the trust. So, like I said, sometimes it's not always about, like, yeah, it doesn't, well, even though I use a sexual, whatever, even if it's not sexual history, let's say
Yeah.
it's a piece of information that is very
As I
integral
said,
to
as
the
long as
relationship.
that
Like,
information
honesty.
cannot damage the current relationship, I don't think it needs to be shared. And that's why I said what I said. If it's not going to be something that affects that person, whether like that piece of information can affect, then I don't feel the need to share it. If it's something where, okay, say I can't have kids and I get with someone who tells me I want to have kids and you don't share that information, that's different. So I'm like, once it's not damaging to the current relationship, I don't think it needs to be
Oh, I got
discussed.
another example. This is another one. Okay, sorry for the people at home. I'm using your live examples, but y'all don't. It don't matter. Like I said, it could be anybody in the world.
How do you
Okay,
have so
another.
many examples though?
Hey, because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of stories. I got a lot of stories. Okay, but at the okay, so another person got into a relationship. They were together a couple months. but they found out after the fact that person had 3 kids. 2 of them kind of big, 1 only a year old. And they just found out months into talking. And the person never brought it up. They never brought it up.
Again,
You
kids
see,
is
that's-
something
that's
that
what-
would affect the current relationship.
Exactly. 3 kids.
Okay, let's say you don't have kids.
That's what I'm
Say
talking
you don't
about.
have kids.
That's your everyday reality.
Let me break it down even more. Let me get a little messier.
Study. That's today.
Let's say you don't have kids. The other person, they never said they had kids or anything like that. And you go to their house, they don't even have a sign that they even have children. You know, people have pictures and things like that, whatever.
Question though.
Didn't even,
Are these like 3 kids from the same person?
no.
No. Oh.
Even worse, it wasn't even from the same person.
But the 3
So-
kids are different daddies.
No, 2 had the same. Okay, that's not the point, y'all. The point
That
is
is
they
crazy.
lied about it, okay? They
must
didn't
be
give the
Jamaican.
person, let's say,
No way. They must be Jamaican.
is that important? Like, okay, the whole thing here is like, honestly, like, do you feel like when you find out certain things, even if it's something, because like kids, some people don't want kids, some people don't want people with kids. These are something that would affect your relationship very heavily. Something like, even if it is something like that, it's the fact that you lied. Why'd you feel the need to lie to me? Why didn't you trust me enough? You know what I'm saying? These are big, like, honesty is a
Honestly,
humongous
those
thing.
are grounds for breaking up. As I said, those are things that will affect your today, now person. Because kids, they don't disappear. They're your everyday reality. You're not your past. So when I say with myself, I don't have anything that's so over the moon that's going to affect a person today. It's very mundane. There's no kids. There's no past baggage. My relationships are very touch and let go. So there's nothing to discuss, really. And that's my case.
Is privacy in a relationship different from secrecy?
Definitely, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
So you think you should have private information?
So what would you consider
I think we're-
private and what would you consider a secret in a
I think
relationship?
I think we're confusing those words, privacy and secrecy.
Mm.
I think secrecy is like deliberately hiding something from your partner. Privacy is just like,
Which you have said you will do.
Oh, okay. When you say it like that, it sounds bad. When you say it like that, it sounds bad. When you say it
So are
like
you
that, it
trying to be
sounds
private or you're keeping a secret?
private? 100% private. Like,
Yeah.
What
I'll
should
let-
you keep private?
I think phones are private. Don't go through each other's phones.
exactly. Like, don't go.
Yeah.
Is there a level? Is there a limit? Like, should
No,
you
just don't
have
go through
access
phones.
at least to get into it?
I don't care.
What
no.
about in marriage?
No.
The marriage, no.
No.
Even with
Only
kids?
thing I need
The
passcodes
kids,
to
especially
is,
the kids, no.
is like bank
Especially?
accounts.
No.
Oh, girl, go on.
The
Sorry,
only
I'm
thing I
not
need
sure.
passcodes to is bank accounts or anything that's gonna affect us. I don't need to see your phone.
Understandable.
I think, listen, if you go searching, you're gonna find.
That it's okay. We've talked about that before.
If you go searching, you're going to find.
the last okay.
So I think that if you want to stay in your marriage, you leave the phone alone. That's it.
Yeah, but if
Some
you
of
know
them
what you don't know, you
and
hurt
stay.
you.
I
You're gonna hurt
think
yourself and stay. Doesn't make sense. Just leave the phone alone.
I think
Yeah.
I think I agree with that. Like nobody need to like touch their phone, like go through all the like pictures and stuff. Also, true. That's true. Like that example with the 3 kids. That's ridiculous.
Like 3 kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna get here. We gotta get messy because these things happen, and people are like, "Oh yeah, it's just touch and go." Like this is the part where we realize, does love have conditions and stuff like that too? So
At that point, condition, yeah. 3 kids. That's wow.
It's unconditional.
I took my words back.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna say a very big thank you to you guys, for giving your opinions, sharing your stories, and like giving us the expose and everything. And that's what we do on the show, Togetha Live Pod, guys. Stay connected with us. Togetha.ca. We do all the matchmaking, real connections, authentic connections.
exactly. See, we talked about a lot of controversial topics today,
Right.
and and a lot of these issues we're here to fix for you. So if you actually don't want to get catfished, if you would like to meet your person face to face, you want to build that authentic, real connection, please go register at togetha.ca. Click the link in the bio. Please visit our Instagram, TikTok, every social media, and keep in tune with the podcast as well, because we'll be talking about even more controversial topics. We'll be having more guests, and even more fun. So thank you guys for having us. Thank you guys
click
for
the subscribe
coming.
button and turn on your notifications.
Right, don't forget
okay?
to subscribe to the YouTube as well. If you guys love these episodes, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you would like to be a part of the dating show, please register as well. And thank you guys. This is my host,
James.
and I'm your host, Ashlyn Good. I hope you guys have a wonderful night.